So let's talk about the implementation of Microsoft Copilot. Um, you have an organization, you use the Microsoft ecosystem, and you want to roll out the Microsoft Copilot for your end users. So the big question is, do you just go to the Microsoft Admin Center, buy the Copilot license, and assign it to users? No, you don't do that, because the Microsoft Copilot lives in your Microsoft ecosystem. It have access to your environment, you have access to your Microsoft ecosystem. And let me do like a fast forward example. And when you assigned a Microsoft Copilot license to a user, every document that the user have access to, Copilot also have access to those documents. And there are some that you don't want Copilot to tamper with. There are some that you don't want Copilot to even know that exists. So that is why you don't just go to the admin center, you buy the Microsoft Copilot licenses, and you assign it to users. Some cleanings need to be done. Some data loss prevention policies need to be set. Some sensitive labels need to be set up. Some reviews need to be done in the SharePoint environment. You need to review for, in SharePoint environment, you need to look for those sites that have no owners, those sites that are not active, those sites that you need to tell Copilot, do not access this site. I don't want you to go to this site. You need to set some data loss prevention labels in the Microsoft preview to prevent oversharing, to prevent the leaking out of your sensitive information out of your organization. You need to set sensitive labels. It differs, but most cases it's usually like confidential, internal, or external use. Like when you set those sensitive labels, you then control what Copilot can do to those labels when they are assigned to a document. And you also need to be able to set like a way of reviewing, a way of like seeing what your users are doing with Copilot when the rollout is being done. So those are the things. I've put it in an organized way, so I want you to use your notes, go through the video, and get a good understanding of the things that you need to do before rolling out and implementing Copilot in your organization. So when all these configurations, when all these things are being set out now, you can then go ahead, purchase the Copilot licenses, assign it to users, and train users how to use Copilot. Because when you, for example, when you get the Copilot business license, users will have the premium feature. They will have it in their Outlook, have it in Teams, have it in Excel, Word document. They will have it in OneDrive. Like, it lives everywhere. In PowerPoint, it's going to be everywhere in the Microsoft ecosystem. And as an admin or AI trainer, you need to be able to train your users on how to use those features, how to use the chat function of Copilot, how to use OneNote, the Copilot feature of OneNote, how to use the notebook. It's another exciting feature too. So yeah, those are the things. If you have any question, please let me know in the chat. Thank you.